Welcome back, everyone. We are turning our attention right now to some of Georgia's most at-risk kids. These are children living in the Georgia Sheriff's youth homes all across the state. And Chatham County Sheriff John Wilcher is here to talk about that now and even how you can support them. So Sheriff Wilcher, we appreciate you being with us today. And I just want to talk to you first off about the youth homes for abandoned and neglected children. To no fault of their own, these children are in these homes. But I think the neat thing about it is the fact, Sheriff Wilcher, that they get a ton of support. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it started in 1952 with the Georgia Sheriff's Association, and over the years it's evolved to now. It used to be just the Georgia home for just boys, but now they do the boys and the girls. What we do with our poker run that we do every year is what money we collect here on our poker run, we go to each one of the homes and buy the kids whatever they want. We allow them $100 a piece to buy them whatever they want. We deliver them to them. All the money is made here, is spent here. It's not sent off to an organization to them to take 70% and the kids get 30%. And we've had kids from 6 years old to 16. We've had kids that grew up in the youth home, went off to college, came back, and are house parents down there now. So it's a great thing. You know, these kids have never been in any trouble, never been with a juvenile or anything. These are just kids that, one kid had 4 brothers and sisters. Their mother left them in the park.
Wow, wow.
And they grew up in the home, and now 2 of them are youth people with the home now. So it's a great thing that we do.
And you've had significant contact with these children over the years, supporting this program. What have you seen in terms of the bond that they form? Of course, they had to, because they've left their families. Their families left them behind.
Yeah. And the reason they went to the boys and girls home, because you and I, sister and brother, they didn't want to send you to a girls home and me to a boys home and break up the family. So over the years, it's made an impact on not only you and I as sister and brothers, but all the other kids, because they see their siblings there with them, and they, you know, it's a place to enjoy, you know. And it's not something that they get up and do and just go to school. They have a regiment. They get up, they make their beds, they eat their breakfast, they wash the dishes, they go to school, they come home, they do their homework, they do chores on the youth home. So it's kind of a regiment thing. But in the years that I've been associated with them, over 20 years now, that we've seen them go from 0 to 10.
Wow. That's very impressive. So now let's talk about the poker run. It's coming up this Sunday at the Sheriff's Office right there on Carl Griffin Drive here in Chatham County. We want to show some video as we're talking about this, Sheriff Wilcher, from years past. What can people expect?
Well, they expect we start at 8 o'clock in the morning. First bike is out at 9, last bike out at 11, last bike is in at 2 o'clock. This morning when I left, we had over 100 door prizes. It's $15 just for me to ride, but if you're my partner, you and I ride, it's $25. And at the end of the ride, this year we're serving steak, baked potatoes, green beans, and a roll, and that's included in your ride either for $15 or $25.
Wow, this is such an amazing cause to help some phenomenal young people right here in the state of Georgia. And I know many of those kids do come from the Chatham County region, right?
Yes, ma'am. They come from all over Georgia. We can make a nomination to the Georgia Sheriff's Youth Home about a kid if he's here, never been in any trouble. You know, we don't want to make sure that they have a life to live. That's what we want, so they can grow up and be somebody successful in the community, and they can be successful.
Yes, that's exactly what we want. We are going to share now again what is going on this weekend. So there you see on your screen the 2023 Poker Run, Chatham County Sheriff's Office, Sunday, April 23rd. And the Sheriff's Office is located at 1050 Carl Griffin Drive. Of course, again, this will benefit Georgia Sheriff's Youth Home. And Sheriff Wilcher, we certainly appreciate all that the department is doing here, your office, to make a difference in the lives of these young people. It's so needed.
Well, we got to depend on them because they're the future of our country. And I'd like to thank Scott for giving us a good weather. Sunday, 79 degrees, clear weather. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right, Sheriff Wilcher, again, thank you for joining us, and best to you Sunday with the Poker Run.
Yes, ma'am.
Edward,
thank
over
you,
to you.